I'm Cory Roussel, your guide to creating a new life, and I am here in Kona, Hawaii at sunset. It's amazing. So many flowers, butterflies, and beautiful birds, and I'm having such a great time. And I have a tradition when I travel, and I've been able to travel extensively, is to spread some of Cory's ashes. Hi, Diane. To spread some of Cory's ashes in different places, and I figured that Cory would love to be in the big island here in the Pacific Ocean. And so I've got some of his ashes here in this little vial. But before I go into that, I would like to share a little bit about Cory, about why he came here and what we're doing here. So first of all, Cory lived a very profound and dramatic life. He was brilliant, he was a genius, he was amazing, and he was also quite ornery and went through a lot of trauma in his life. I mean, it was like this, boom, 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 boom. He lived more in his 27 years than most people would ever live in 72. And so what I realized is that whatever we experience here in this lifetime is what we came to heal. And so he had some big things that he was healing, including drug addiction, homelessness. He had a prison stay, and I want to say that through the progression of his life, especially culminating with the prison stay, he had already decided, because of his process, he had already decided to transmute his prison sentence into a time of personal transformation. So when he was brought to the prison, he had turned that jail cell into an ashram, a temple, a college classroom, a psychotherapist's office, and he began to read and write and meditate and share. And through that process, he was writing many letters, and he wrote letters to me, and I felt like he was planting seeds, and he was saying things to me like, we're all connected. And I was like, oh really? That's new information for me. I did not know this. And he kept asking me to read the book A New Earth by Eckhart Tolle, which I did. And by the fall of 2012, I decided to let go of everything I ever believed, good, bad, right, wrong, tradition, religion, and to go to the I don't know. And that just flung me into a new space, a new way of being. And I didn't know anybody who was doing that except Cory, and he was across the country in San Diego in a federal prison. And so he got out of prison, and then he spent the next year and a half really the last 6 months especially, in a very blossoming space and very powerful. And he, unbeknownst to me, he was preparing me for his exit. And he did die suddenly and unexpectedly, but it was all purposeful. Well, I'm hoping that these waves don't overtake me while I'm doing this video. So anyway, he and I did not say this while he was alive, but it was as if he was my guru, my teacher, and he still is. And so when he died, that is an extremely, extremely traumatic experience, to lose a child. What I experienced was a powerful awakening. And at the time I didn't realize it, but very soon thereafter I realized it was as if he was saying to me, I'm finished now. I'm going to the other side where I can be of more service. And that's exactly what he's doing now. As a spirit guide to me. He began appearing to me in dreams and through other ways. 5 days after he passed, and he's been guiding me expertly. We're working together. I realized that he and I have been working together for many lifetimes. And in this lifetime, he and I incarnated for the express purpose to shift human consciousness and to create a new earth. Well, that's all great fun and dandy, but when you lose a child and you go through such a traumatic experience, it ain't easy. And I had a lot of things I was working with. And along the way in my grief journey, I learned how to transform all of my grief, all of my anxiety, all of my depression into the peace that I am, the ecstatic joy that I am, the unconditional love that I am. And so a year ago, I moved to Austin, Texas, where Cory had lived, and I began to explore, okay, this is why we're here. Now, how am I going to do this? How am I going to create a new earth? What am I going to do? And it's been a beautiful process trying to come to that place. And so today, I have launched a life guide business where I'm guiding people to healing from anxiety, depression, and grief, and showing them how to create new lives of peace, love, and joy. And it's amazing. So before I spread these ashes, I want to say to you, if you're in a position where you've gone through a big loss, maybe it wasn't a person that died, maybe it was a relationship, or maybe it's a job change or some sort of big life shift. Maybe your health is failing and it's been very traumatic for you. And I want to say to you, I'm so sorry. It is very difficult. And I know that it's not easy. It's not easy going through deep fear and anxiety, going through depression, going through grief. I want to let you know that there is hope. There is hope and there is life, and you can create a new life for yourself. So if you're in that position and you're really just done with trying to figure out how to transform your anxiety, grief, and depression, then send me a personal message and we'll book a call and we can talk about that so I can get you the same results that I'm getting my clients. And I also want you to remember that you are very important. You matter. You are the only one of you in this whole wide world, and we need you to show up because you bring very special gifts to our world. And so, I love you so much. Now I'm going to take a minute to walk over there and to spread these ashes. And hopefully I won't slip and trip into the ocean. We'll see. Oh my goodness, there's a cute little black crab there. This is what it looks like. A little white powder. Okay. Lordy, I hope I don't slip. Can you give me your hand? Come closer. More. You turned it a little bit. Oh my gosh, look at those things over there. They're so cool looking. I'm going to have to do that for a second. Whee! This is so cool over here. Slippery over here. All right. Well, the sun is down, the ashes are spread, and I wish you a wonderful rest of your day or night. I love you so much.